thanks for coming to Vibe with me. I'm here to do a general reading for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, I will pull Oracle as well as Tarot today. Please remember to take what resonates, leave behind what does not. Not all of these messages can fit for every Gemini out there, as this is a general reading. So don't force any messages to fit. Leave behind what is not resonating, Gemini. If you are new here to my channel, I would love for you to join my community by subscribing to my channel. So if you have not done so already, I'd be so grateful for that support if you'd subscribe to the channel. Gemini, I'm switching things up this week. I'm going to go back and do a weekly vibes video. We're just going to pull 6-card tarot pull, see what comes out. And then I'll wrap up the reading with an oracle from each of the pre-selected decks. They are intended to be messages in addition to the tarot reading, but we will just see what comes out. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Gemini. All right. Gemini. Started off with the Sun, the Chariot, the Four of Wands, oh, the Hangman. A lot of major arcana here. Big events happening. Big changes are going to be taking place. Unavoidable changes. 8 of Cups. Yeah. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. 5 of Swords. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, Gemini. We have the Sun, the Four of Wands, the Chariot, the Hangman, 8 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Just right off the bat, I will let you know that you have both Leo as well as Cancer here with the Sun and the Chariot for me. So with the Sun, the Four of Wands, the Chariot. The Sun is an energy of happiness, joy, success, enthusiasm, good health. Four of Wands is an energy of more happiness, harmony, a homecoming, celebrating. It's the marriage card, a higher level of commitment, having a solid, stable foundation, support within your home, stability within your home, within your relationship, within your marriage. And the Chariot is an energy of willpower and determination and taking control and moving and progressing in forward moving direction, taking action. It's action, it's change. There's a lot of action and change here. The Hangman is an energy of letting go, having the faith. Gemini, I feel like I want to put these 3 cards here, the Hangman, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, at the beginning of your reading. And what I'm feeling intuitively is that this is what you are coming out of, and this is what you are transitioning into. I feel like, Gemini, your person, your partner, your love interest, your long-term committed partner, your children's mother, father, your husband, your wife. I feel like things started off great. You had a happy marriage. Things were successful. Things were looking good. Things were going well. With the Chariot, I feel like things could have changed directions. Things could have gotten rocky. You could have been in a bumpy part of your relationship. You could have gotten stuck in a rut for a while in this energy of the Hangman, being hung in limbo, of Five of Swords, Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is an energy of retreating, abandoning, moving on, being in this solitary energy, kind of a lonely energy. I feel like it was an energy, and then combined with the Five of Swords, which is an energy of dishonesty, conflict, a lot of verbal arguments, mental conflict, lack of vulnerability, disagreements, a lot of I feel like toxicity within the relationship, mental, emotional. I feel like there was with this combination, Gemini, of the Hangman, Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, I feel like there was an emotional checkout, just like a complete checkout of being vulnerable, of feelings and romance and love and connection. It was due to mental confliction, mental confusion, the thought of rivalry or with others, that there was other energies involved. There was some sort of unhealthy communications, a holding back of feelings, emotions, and communications. I feel like there is an emotional avoidance, emotional instability, mental conflict, an imbalance between head and heart. My mind tells me this, but my heart wants this. My heart wants this, but my mind's saying otherwise. So there's this checkout, this Hangman, this pulling back of your energy, a pulling back of emotions, a pulling back of feelings, a pulling back of communicating feelings and emotions. Because it causes conflict, it causes argument. You're not on the same page. I feel like any sort of communication caused verbal conflict, created arguments, disagreements. I feel a lot of arguments and disagreements due to miscommunication when there is communication, and then a majority of it is because of the lack of communication, the lack of vulnerability, the withdrawing, the not opening up, the pulling back. So Gemini, I feel like things were good, things were great, and then there became this pulling back, this resentment, this rocky part of the relationship, stuck in a rut, not being vulnerable, not communicating, a lack of trust, an imbalance between what your head is saying, your mind is telling you, and what your heart is wanting. It's like you're being the Chariot, pulled in two different directions, unsure of where to go or what's going to take place. And I feel strongly that it revolves around the happiness the stability, the joy of a marriage, of a long-term committed partnership, of the harmony of your home, the stability of your home, the foundation and happiness of your home, your marriage, your partnership. I feel like it's been rocked and you're at a point of it going in one direction or another. I need to pull angels, ancestors, spirits. I feel like, are you going to adjustments need to be made because you're stuck in limbo. Things were happy, things were good, the foundation, the stability, the support, it all is there and it can take place, but you're stuck in this limbo due to the emotional disconnection, the lack of vulnerability, the mental conflict, the hostility, the verbal disagreements. It's like there's just so much hostility with one another, lack of trust with one another, not comfortable opening up about your feelings and emotions with one another. And so it's like this being pulled in two directions, your head and your heart, and it's this limbo point right now. Gemini, so as one of you is going to have to release yourself from that hangman position and give in and get this back on track, back to this Four of Wands, Sun energy, the stability, the foundation, the reunion, the celebrations, the happiness. Otherwise, you're going to stay stuck in this rut, not moving anywhere, stuck in this cycle of discontent, a standoff, a lot of challenges, a lot of hostility, a lot of arguments, a lot of conflict with one another within your mind, within your heart, an imbalance of mental stability and emotional stability. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Another message for Gemini. Eight of Swords. It's self-imprisonment. I wasn't even going to pull another card. I was just going to say what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, to get out of this, a decision has to be made, right? One of you or your person, partner, love interest, is going to have to sacrifice and take action to give in and be the one to take leadership and get this back on track. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to stay in this combination of energy, right? Hostility, arguments, withdrawing from one another, a lack of union, when you both want this, happiness, celebration, the coming together, the celebrating, the relationship. But in order to do that, Eight of Swords, one of you is going to have to get out of being stuck within your mind, in these thoughts, in this unhealthy thought pattern. Someone's going to have to, Eight of Swords, communicate. This is self-imprisonment. You both are like standing off. No, you're right. No, it's like, no, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, you did me wrong. No, you did me wrong. Well, you're gonna ignore me, so well, I'm gonna ignore you. Well, you're gonna be a B today. Well, I guess I'm gonna be a B today too. It's like this mirrored energy, this power trip, this ego trip, this neither sides wanting to give in. I just feel that a lot of, dude, it's hurt. It's because there's hurt feelings here. Someone broke someone's trust. Someone broke someone's, hurt someone's there's hurt feelings, there's broken trust, dishonest actions, a lack of communication, which leads to assumptions, which leads to one assuming and making up their own thoughts, which gets stuck in toxic thought patterns, unhealthy mindset, being stuck, unable to make a decision because they don't know the truth. They get stuck in their own thoughts, self-imprisonment. This is creating your own limitations and putting limitations on the other person. This is isolating yourself. This is your 8 of Cups. You walked away, or they walked away. You did it yourself when you could have stayed and communicated. So this is self-imprisonment. You're keeping yourself stuck, or they're keeping themselves stuck. This is putting limitations on yourself by not communicating, by not being vulnerable and sharing your feelings and your emotions, or them, vice versa. I feel like it's mirrored. I feel like it's both of you. I feel like you both have pulled back your energy. You're both keeping yourself stuck. You're both not being vulnerable and sharing your emotions and your feelings. You're both at a standoff with one another. Because there's so much conflict, so many arguments, so much hostility, so much hurt. There was a shift in energy in this relationship, in this connection, due to pain, hurt, one feeling betrayed, one feeling hurt by the other, betrayed by the other, done wrong by the other. And there was never a healing. This experience that took place between the two of you pulled you apart energetically, emotionally. And now it's like you guys can't get back on track. You guys are stuck in this rut, stuck in this hangman energy of not knowing where to go, not able to get out of the rut, not able to get back to happiness, supporting one another. The joy, the enthusiasm is diminished. It's gone. It's due to just simply, I want to say simply, but it's not simply, but due to this lack of communication, this lack of vulnerability, due to not sharing your emotions and your feelings. It's just due to the arguments, due to the hostility with one another. There's anger, there's resentment. I feel a lot of resentment built up. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Gemini. So I don't know if this is too far off track, if you guys have gone your separate ways, disconnected and withdrawn for such a long period of time, or to such a deep level that it's like, can we even get back to where we were? Can we find happiness again? Can our marriage get back on track? Can we find success? Is this going to be a successful outcome? Or it's like this is the test and the foundation. The foundation of this marriage, of this commitment, is being tested. It's being rocked, And now is when you're going to find out if it's just cracking or if it's crumbling. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Gemini. 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 Dog. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Gemini, I feel like you need to check your loyalty and faithfulness to your partner, to this marriage. Where are you giving your time and your energy? Are you being faithful? Are you being loyal? Because if you're not being faithful and loyal in this marriage, if all of your time and energy is not being given to this marriage, it's not going to get out of the rut. It's not going to get back on track. It's almost as if you have pulled back your emotions, your feelings, and your energy out of hostility, due to the challenges, due to the unhealthy, toxic, emotionally, mentally abusive relationship. Abusive in the sense that I'm not, mentally and emotionally abusive. That's a strong word. I'm saying that because there's just, if you guys can't trust each other, if you can't be vulnerable with one another, if everything you say turns into an argument or a disagreement, it's just become this repetitive cycle of toxicity. And that's creating this mental and emotional imbalance. Creating you to stay stuck and bound and isolate yourself and pull back your energy. It's not healthy. It's not happiness. It's not joy. It's not stable. That's not a higher level of commitment. You can't celebrate when you're in an energy of pulling your feelings away, back. And if you can't be loyal, or if you don't feel loyalty and faithfulness towards your marriage, if you don't feel like, if it's you or you don't feel like your partner is being loyal and faithful to you, or you're not to them, the foundation's further than cracked. It's crumbled, right? But it's saying that you are serving too many masters, Gemini. It's saying that you are. So take it how it resonates. I'm not saying, the energy can be vice versa, but it's saying that this marriage, this long-term committed relationship is crumbling due to the withdrawing of feelings and emotions, due to rivalry and challenges. This can also, the Five of Swords is it's arguments. I just feel like there's loyalty and faithfulness issues here on one or both of your sides, and it's obviously creating the disconnection, the rut in the relationship, the pulling back and distrust. Like I was saying, there's a lack of trust here. And it's revolving around unfaithfulness in the relationship, in the marriage, in the between you and your partner, love interest. I feel like it's a marriage, long-term committed partnership, and there's some sort of issue, imbalance with loyalty, staying faithful to your partner. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Gemini. You got number 48. 48, which 48, let's see, so that's a 12, and then 2 and 1, 3, so it breaks down to a 3. 3 is coming together and collaborating, but 3s can be a crowd as well. One too many in the picture here. This is a beautiful card. Hope and happiness. You have reached a time filled with healing energy, new progress, and satisfaction. You are at a point for festivity. The energy in this phase is supportive and promotes a feel of winning. Let worries or challenges from the past fade away as you focus on the joy that is surrounding you. Feel encouraged and excited about the potential of all the wonderful promises that are being kept. Celebrate and enjoy your life. Gemini, I feel like this is a beautiful confirmation saying to celebrate, to find joy, to find happiness, to it's a time of healing energy, of forgetting about the past, right? Forgetting about the arguments of the past, the hurt from the past. Stop feeling stuck and bound and restricting yourself and putting limitations on yourself and this other person and this connection, and to release yourself and have faith that you can get out of this stuck energy, out of the rut, and you can find the sunshine again. Joy and happiness, hope, joy, and happiness. You can find happiness in this relationship because the foundation, I want to say, was built solid. The foundation is strong. The support and stability is there, or you wouldn't still be here at this point. So have hope, have faith that you can still find the happiness in this connection, in this partnership, that you can have a successful outcome in this marriage, this higher level of commitment, that you can come together and celebrate and find happiness and harmony again together. Gemini, I hope you got some sort of message, clarification, guidance from this message. Please let me know in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated, what side you resonated with. I'd love to know. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. And Gemini, thank you for being here. I'll see you next week.